How to make wise decisions. Revere. Meaning, feel deep respect or admiration for something. Across cultures, wisdom has been considered one of the most revered human qualities. Synonyms: respect, admire, value, treasure, look up to. Antonyms: despise. Few and far between. Meaning, scarce and frequent. Although the truly wise may seem few and far between, empirical research examining wisdom suggests that it isn't an exceptional trait possessed by a small handful of bearded philosophers. After all, empirical research, meaning research that is based on observation and measurement of phenomena, as directly experienced by the researcher. Although the truly wise may seem few and far between, empirical research examining wisdom suggests that it isn't an exceptional trait possessed by a small handful of bearded philosophers after all. Given the right context, meaning the situation within which something exists or happens, and that can help. In fact, the latest study suggests that most of us have the ability to make wise decisions, given the right context. Shape. Meaning, give a particular shape or form to. It appears that experiential, situational, and cultural factors are even more powerful in shaping wisdom than previously imagined. Experiential. Meaning, involving or based on experience and observation. Recent empirical findings from cognitive, developmental, social, and personality psychology cumulatively suggest that people's ability to reason wisely varies dramatically across experiential and situational contexts. Synonyms: observed, seen, factual, actual, real. Antonyms: theoretical. Contextual factors. Meaning a way to categorize the outside effects or attributes of the community, the students, and the school itself that may affect the process of teaching and learning. Understanding the role of such contextual factors offers unique insights into understanding wisdom in daily life, as well as how it can be enhanced and taught. Foster. Meaning encourage or promote the development of something. Looking at problems from this more expansive viewpoint appears to foster cognitive processes related to wise decisions. Personal stake. Meaning a personal attribute that involves an outcome of value to that person arising from a process. What are we to do, then, when confronted with situations like a disagreement with a spouse or negotiating a contract at work that require us to take a personal stake? Economic recession. Meaning a sustained period of weak or negative growth in real GDP output that is accompanied by a significant rise in the unemployment rate. For example, in one experiment that took place during the peak of a recent economic recession, graduating college seniors were asked to reflect on their job prospects. Job prospects. Meaning a person's potential ability to apply for getting a particular job. For example, in one experiment that took place during the peak of a recent economic recession, graduating college seniors were asked to reflect on their job prospects. Egocentric. Meaning thinking only of oneself, without regard for the feelings or desires of others, self-centered. Couples in the other's eyes condition were significantly more likely to rely on wise reasoning, recognizing others' perspectives, and searching for a compromise, compared to the couples in the egocentric condition. Ego decentering. Meaning the human tendency to separate what belongs to one's own kind from what does not, and moreover to devalue and even oppress the latter. Ego decentering promotes greater focus on others and enables a bigger picture, conceptual view of the experience, affording recognition of intellectual humility and change, says Grossman. Affording recognition, manage to identify. Intellectual humility, the acceptance that one's beliefs and opinions could be wrong. Ego decentering promotes greater focus on others and enables a bigger picture, conceptual view of the experience, affording recognition of intellectual humility and change, says Grossman. Crystallized intelligence. Meaning is reflected in a person's general knowledge, vocabulary, and reasoning based on acquired information. We might associate wisdom with intelligence or particular personality traits, but research shows only a small positive relationship between wise thinking and crystallized intelligence and the personality traits of openness and agreeableness. Affective learning outcomes. Meaning deal with attitudes, feelings, and values. It is remarkable how much people can vary in their wisdom from one situation to the next, and how much stronger such contextual effects are for understanding the relationship between wise judgment and its social and affective outcomes as compared to the generalized traits. Grossman explains. Retaliate. Meaning fight back. That is, knowing how wisely a person behaves in a given situation is more informative for understanding their emotions, or likely to forgive or retaliate as compared to knowing whether the person may be wise in general.